Morning, good evening, good afternoon, lads, ladies, pirates, players, real people behind the profile. Get up a doof. That's Patash Patish Patoosh. I wish you a good morning, a most wonderful start to the week. Today is Monday, and that's what it's all about, the Gadabba Doof. Basically, today I'd like to speak to you all about the important subject of managing your priorities in gameplay. Basically, how you do it is when you're working towards loot, that's gold and grog, you concentrate on these kind of areas. If you need EPBP, you concentrate, you focus on those areas. If you're working on materials, outfits, you concentrate on those areas. I don't wish to allow my videos to depend on discussions in other areas of Planet Pirates which are not in any way, shape or form much progressive at all. So I wish from now on to cut off from all those areas and to only work from whatever is beneficial towards the progress of gameplay. Sometimes to allow the body to live, you must cut off the toenail, the fingernail. It's just the way it is. You have to sometimes get rid of the fungus that's pulling you back, that's trying to damage your health. You have to get rid of it. That's what it's all about. That's what it's always been about, is managing your priorities in gameplay. But then you can allow it after to manage it towards your real lives. That's the whole point behind the whole of this channel. That's the one. Yeah, so we did discuss last time about the cure. Me personally, I find nothing worse than holding back on the truth. I find there is nothing worse than holding back on the truth that benefits all. Yeah, there's nothing worse than that. We don't want to work in that department, do it now, sunshines. No, no, no. Especially when you get caught red-handed, with your hand in the cookie jar. Yeah, getting caught with your hand in the cookie jar. Getting caught red-handed by the doofed. Yeah, like Biscuit Oliver. Anyways, what we're trying to create here is this gonna be a mistake? No, no, no. It's so good. With the credit partashed. That's the one. Yes, I'd like to also talk about what smaller, newer players can do. This is my advice. This is my guidance without holding back toward those that be worthy of more. I would like to give to you all new players, smaller guilds. You're probably going to be the only ones that are going to follow what I say. Because I don't see, there might be a few blessed, but other than that, I don't see a high level, I don't see a big ego guilds that are, whether they're creating birthday guilds or whether they're painting their toenails pink or whatever and sending bubbles and gifts and hearts and stuff. They're just trying to manipulate the little good talk behind it, but the real talk is what's going on here. This is what's important. The new guilds, new players, the real people that value one another behind the profile stats. My advice to you is, when you have a guild that's open to join, and it's low PR to join, you're going to get these big. You're going to get some of these big players coming through and sending bubbles and saying, "Oh, we'll come next time and we'll rumble with you." But they've just come just to see what your rumbling time is. You understand what I'm saying? And at the same time, they just try and like manipulate the situation where they're just trying to show they last score 100k or something. That's what they do. So it's like the fake friends I was talking to you about in the past. So don't fall into that trap. You don't need the help of no big players. All small guilds. I want to help you all to create, like, if you all were to synchronize, yeah, this is about synchronicity, that's the one. If you all were to just synchronize your priorities, forget managing your priorities. If you were to just simply synchronize your priorities throughout your guild, your blessed guild, if you were just to synchronize your way of not just thinking, but also your approach. Chromosome, that sounds like science. Yeah, so if you were to synchronize not just your synchronicity, but also your approach, you would definitely master the art of becoming the architects of your own gameplay. And furthermore, I remember this player. Yeah, so this is what you can achieve with your gameplay. You can achieve a lot more than what these so-called veteran players have achieved. You can achieve so much more enjoyment, and you can get further past what these so-called veteran players have achieved and have tried to create for themselves. You can get further past and achieve more. And that's my oblivion. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, so that's what my gameplay brings to you. That's what my style of approach brings to you, is for you to find your own comfort zone in the gameplay. And don't allow the mood swings of others to affect your happiness. When you take on new players, allow them to stay a day or two or three, and if they are not participating, then allow them to go. Get them off your ship and continue your good work until you fill up your guilds. But as I says, don't fill your guilds up so much that there's no space. There's that one. Look, that level 1 cannon. That's my answer to you. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. This is the island that I was going on about. They must have thought Unique Rebel was going, he's lost his mind. What is he talking about? The level 1 cannon island. What level 1 cannon island is there? That's what they must have been thinking. What's Unique Rebel going on about? What level 1 cannon island is there? This is the one. Yeah, I found it, yeah. Yeah, GG, so good. Yeah, so good. Yeah, anyways, so remember to manage your priorities. Remember to manage your approach in the way you play your game. Stay ahead. Remember, it's not about the honest enemies. It's about the fake friends. Stay away from them. Don't allow them. Listen, this is my last piece of advice. When we make mistakes in life, yeah, and you forgive those people, it doesn't mean that you forget what they did. Because by forgetting what they did, you lose the whole purpose of the lesson. Yeah. You don't allow them to get that close ever again, so that they can commit the same wrongs against you, or the ones that you play for, the ones that you struggle for, the ones that you believe in. Anyways, who am I to tell you what's better for you? You believe that you're in parts of the world that know better, do better, think better, believe better, think better, have a better approach in whatever, everything. You believe you live in the first world. So I don't know what world you're living in. Do you understand what I'm saying? There's only one world. So it's just that, you need to find who you really are, what you really are. And until then, I will see you all on the other side. I'll leave you all with this gift of whatever I have been able to achieve so far. But sometimes it's better to allow the people, the players, the real people behind the profile stats to trip over and hurt themselves so that they can learn what the pain feels like. Sometimes it's important to allow the little ones, the child, to make their own mistakes so they can learn for themselves what is important for them to learn. Sometimes you have to allow the mistakes to happen for the betterment of the future, so that you can keep an eye over the growth and see what the outcome would be for all those that be worthy and more.